But Allah's kept it in such a way that from that, when a lot of people see that, you know what, we have, and then there are others who don't have, here we're going to reach out to them. We're witnessing the wells, we're witnessing so many other projects of human appeal and others, so many projects. Where do you fit in? Even if it is not particular with a particular organization, but yourself, where do you fit in? What do you do? Allah Almighty will definitely return that to you with priceless things. Do you know contentment is something you cannot pay for? The Almighty has to give it to you. You're a happy person. You're content. At night, you're so happy. Do you know the blessings of family, the blessings that Allah grants a person? The health that you have is something that, honestly speaking, is priceless. It's a gift of Allah. And that's why Allah Almighty always tells us, He reminds us in more than one place in the Quran, وَإِن تَعُدُّوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ لَا تُحْصُوهَا. If you're going to try and count the favors of Allah, you will never be able to count all of them on you. How has Allah favored you? Think about it for a moment. He's given me so much. In all honesty, He's given me so much. I will never be able to count all of the favors of Allah upon me. But the opposite is true. What is the opposite? The difficulties and hardship that Allah put in your life, you can count those. Let me ask you a question. Think for a moment. How many difficulties has Allah placed in your life? Count them. Count them. We'll pause for a moment. 1, 2. I have this issue, I have that issue, I have a health issue, I have a family issue, I have a social issue, I have a little financial issue, I have this and that. How many did I count? 8. What else? 9. Those 9 issues have overwhelmed us without us realizing that there are 9 billion other things that Allah's given us. If you are to count the favors of Allah upon you, subhanallah, you will never ever be able to count them. Oh man, do not become despondent because the Almighty has tested you with 9 things to 10 things. Do not lose your faith. Do not become a person who turns away from the Almighty simply because He has tested you with a little bit. Concentrate on what you have. What you have. And when the Almighty's tested you, it's only to shine you, to polish you. MashaAllah, the jewel begins to show, the diamond begins to show, MashaAllah, because all the dirt and the dust is off now. We went through pressure, and what else did we go through? A lot of heat. Guess what heat and pressure does? It will shape the gold into jewelry that looks so pleasant. MashaAllah. Subhanallah. May Allah Almighty grant us all goodness. I started off this way because witnessing so many people struggle across the globe, the positive of it is there are an equal number of people, if not more, who are prepared to help. Congratulations. This evening, we have assisted, we have helped, and I'm sure my brothers and sisters, even if we haven't given monetary donations, we have prayed for them. We have felt for them. Part of your duty as a human being is to feel for other human beings. That's why when the Quran speaks about saving a life, it doesn't tell you, or it doesn't discriminate in that saving. It just says, وَمَنْ أَحْيَاهَا فَكَأَنَّمَا أَحْيَا النَّاسَ جَمِيعًا. Whoever saves a single life or a soul, Allah Almighty says, is equivalent to having saved entire humanity. Do you know why? Because if you saved one life, that concern is sufficient to save humanity. It is contagious. If all humans had the same feeling for one another, we would be saving entire humanity. But unfortunately, when we become selfish and when we're excited at the loss of another, that is when we wait for the end. We've become people without any feeling. My brothers, my sisters, if there is a single person around you struggling and suffering, please reach out to them, even by saying to Allah, oh Allah, my brother, my sister, my neighbor, the person I know, that one, this one is struggling. You know their struggles better than I do. Help them, grant them ease, open their doors. Be there for them.